Hey guys, how you doing? Good to see everybody. We've got some people online now. I'm not sure how many people we're going to get logged in right now because this is probably a more UK friendly time than US friendly time. But as you come in, please let me know if you can hear me or not. Say hello. Put a one in the comments if you can hear me. That would be really good. And yeah, I thought I'd give you a quick update on how the video is going and the responses I've had, and also how I'm going to expand the scope a little bit to try and get quite a few more testimonials in. So let's wait till we get a few more people in. The people that have come in, I think we've got about 2 people in at the moment. Can you do me a massive, 7 people? Can you do me a massive favor as you come in and please smash that like button? That will help us to get more people in. That would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. And you're seeing me today sans hat. So, yeah. Welcome to my life without a hat. I forgot to put a hat on when I left today. And in the background, we've got some obnoxiously loud music. I hope that I'm not having to compete with it too much for you to hear me. Hope you can hear me okay. So we're getting no comments so far. So anyone want to jump in with a comment? Let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know if you can hear me. We've got 14 people in. Please smash the like button as you come in, guys. Okay, here we go. Lovitan. Hi, Dave. Been watching for a while. I'm a big fan. Love your interviews and watch as many as I can. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you to say. Hope you can hear me okay. I hope you could hear me read that. Very nice of you to jump in. So I don't know. Hey, you're from California. Wow, you're up early, or you haven't gone to bed yet, I guess. From Florida. Wow, everyone's up early. So in Florida, it must be about 3:45 in the morning. Wow. So thanks for coming in. Okay, and we've got Eric coming in from the Philippines. How you doing, Eric? Where's your cap? That's a very good question, Joseph. So I left the house this afternoon and forgot to put it on. So I'm sitting. This is a co-working space that I'm in right now. So I'm coming to you live sans hat. So yeah, I considered actually buying one on the way up, and I thought, oh no, who cares? At least you can see that I've got some hair. Not as much as I'd like, but I've got some. All right, Kate, how you doing? Coming in from Australia. We've got Ursula from Auckland. Thank you for letting me know it's coming through loud and clear. We've got an early morning for Cordelia from Albany, New York. Volume is good. I can hear great. Thank you for confirming. Great to see you. Thank you so much. And we've got Ira. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, from the Netherlands. It's now 9:43. Okay. And Mark, how you doing, Mark? Thanks for joining the live stream. And Joseph liked the cap. What are you saying, Joseph? What are you saying? Oh, my heart. Oh my goodness. What are you saying? Okay. Leviathan. I'm a night owl. Your audio is perfect. Fantastic. Good to see that. Yeah, Joseph, appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And my Kia ora, Dave from New Zealand. It's 9:45 p.m. Thursday here. Wow. Okay. Love your guest and interview style. Thank you so much. And it might be a bit late for you tonight because it's another, how long? What's the time? 6? Another 4 hours away. But got a really cool interview coming up tonight as well. So, or it'll be your morning. So enjoy tomorrow morning. Okay, and Tracy from South Texas, how you doing, Tracy? And Neil from South Africa. Thanks for joining, Neil. Okay, so I did a live stream. We got 36 people in that, which is awesome. Please, if you haven't smashed like already, please do that. That'll help get some more people in. And just a quick update on the live stream I did yesterday, in case you didn't see it. Hey, Euros253. Hi, Bullet. Yesterday, I talked about a video that I want to put together, which is a rebuttal video. And that's a rebuttal video to the red meat causes diabetes misinformation that's going around, which is based on really, really faulty information. Red meat causes diabetes if red meat is a hamburger and fries and a soda and a pizza. I'd love to put together a rebuttal video. Now, the exciting news is I've got 3 testimonials that have been uploaded so far. To the 3 people that have loaded them already, thank you so much. That's awesome. What I'd like to do is expand it a little bit. So originally what I was thinking is, let's have testimonials from people who have had diabetes and now they don't have diabetes, right? But I think it's better, or it's going to be a more convincing video, and we're going to have more testimonials in that video if we actually have how am I going to say this properly so it's comes across as clear as I can. So rather than just I had diabetes, did carnivore, now I don't. Instead, let's have testimonials as well. Those are good. Those are very good. But also have testimonials that are like, I've been on the carnivore diet, eating red meat only, or red meat and eggs only, or whatever it is, for 12 months or 24 months now. I don't have diabetes, or all my numbers are great and I don't have diabetes, or this is the best I've ever felt in my life and I don't have diabetes. And if we have lots of short testimonials like that as well, coupled in with that, I had diabetes, now I don't, that's a lot of testimonials. So if you could, if you would like to join this and be part of this, I would really appreciate that. All you need to do, get your smartphone out, 30-second video or less, and just say, hi, my name's, or not even hi, I'm Dave. I've been on the carnivore diet now for 17 months. I've eaten nothing but red meat and eggs and salt for that 17 months. My numbers are better than ever. I feel better than I ever have in my entire life. And I don't have diabetes. And that would be awesome if you could do something like that. That would be fantastic. Hey, Trevor. The upload link for the videos is in the description. It's the first link in the description. And the more of these we've got that we can just put together and juxtapose it with all the news reporting on this study that we're all going to die of diabetes, we're all going to get diabetes, etc. It's the more the better. Okay. Hey, Janie, how you going? Thanks for coming in. Washington State, you're up very early or not in bed yet. Okay, what do we got? Bill McCraw, 22 months carnivore, 104 kilos down. See, that's awesome, Bill. Congratulations. And that's the perfect thing. Could you pull out your smartphone now and just make a video and then upload it? Just like, I'm Bill, been on carnivore for 22 months. This is what I eat. This is all I eat. I was 104 kilos. Now I'm 76. And guess what? I don't have diabetes. Something like that would be awesome. But congratulations, Bill. That's great. So how much is that? We're looking at 28 kilos, which I need my calculator. 28 kilos works out at nearly 62 pounds. That is awesome. and that's in less than 2 years. Nice work. All right, guys, we got 36 people in the live. If you haven't smashed like right now, could you please smash the like button and get some more people in here? That would be awesome. And Bill says, in 3 months, no more diabetes. Nice. Nicely done. Yeah, so the other thing is, I wanted to give you that update and that request. I'd really appreciate your help with that. We can make a really good video that we can all be proud of. And then when someone says, red meat causes diabetes, we can say, just watch this video. And yeah. So, yeah, Jan, I guess. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. Apologies if I am. Hello from Estonia. Hey, how you doing? See, this time of night, so more people from Australia, New Zealand, and Europe in. So very, very nice. All right. So the other thing is, if you've got any questions about anything at all, about Japan, about what I remember about Australia. I haven't lived there for a long time, but anything at all, anything about Carnivore, anything, put a Q next to it and let me know. I've got quite a while here. If you want to talk about anything, we can do that. And yeah, for anyone that's watching now or will be watching later, please jump on board with our video. Not asking for any donations or anything for this, except less than 5 minutes of your time. That will really help and will help us get a nice video out. And Nathan asks, "Is it snowing there yet?" I think it's probably snowing up north. I think it's probably snowing in Hokkaido, but down in Osaka, it rarely snows. Snows. Rarely snows down here. So yeah, it's cold. It has got bitterly cold over the last week. So yeah. Hey Thomas, how you doing? Really good to see you. Thanks for coming in. For anybody that hasn't met Thomas yet, I did an interview with him a couple of days ago, and that's up on the channel. And Thomas has lost a massive amount of weight, and I mean, Tom said it best. He's gone from hopeless to hopeful. So that's worth a watch. And also head over to his channel and give him a subscribe. Denise, has anyone heard about eggs feeding viruses such as Epstein-Barr? Been having a lot of top foot pain since eating this way. Not sure why. I haven't heard anything about that. But I'll any comments, any replies to this, I'll put them up on the screen for you. Errol, good morning. How you doing? And well, we've got 45 people in, guys. A little bit more like smashing if you haven't done that already, and we'll get a few more people in. My record yesterday was something like about 160 people. And Dr. Kiltz is live at 5 a.m. East Coast time. All right. So what's East Coast time now? 3:54, is that right? Okay. So I'll wrap mine up before he starts so everyone can head over there too. So Ginger Snap, my cat had diabetes, blood sugar 500. It's gone after switching to a raw species appropriate diet. His neuropathy resolved after close to a year of cleaning. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's really good. Can your cat make a video? That would be or can you make a video for your cat? That's awesome. Errol, thank you so much. And Bud Simpson, 36-hour fast twice a week works for me. Nice. Fasting's good. I was talking to someone today, actually, and we were talking about 48-hour fasting, actually, and how when you do a 48-hour fast, the best hour of that 48-hour fast is the 36-hour, because that's when the cortisol really kicks in and you just get that kind of euphoric feeling. Okay, so Bert, hi Dave. How are you doing, Bert? Thank you. Great initiative. Yeah, thank you so much. Uh, Levi- Leviathan. I'm sorry, I'm probably mispronouncing your username. Do you just eat strict meat, eggs, water, or do you are you eating seasonings, coffee, etc.? If so, on strict, is it worth being so strict? What are some of the specific results other than weight loss you've seen? Good question. So this is going to keep us on the live stream for a bit longer. We might run into Dr. Kiltz if I've got to talk about this. So my list is pretty long. Yes, I do eat just strict meat, eggs, water, and salt. No seasonings other than salt. And my meat is generally in the form of ground beef. I have steak, like we go out, or sirloin or something like that. But otherwise, every day, pound of ground beef, 10 eggs scrambled up and cooked in the rendered fat from the ground beef, and sparkling water and black coffee. And I drink a lot of black coffee. So, take that as, that technically, not carnivore, but there you go. Is it worth being so strict? Well, I don't feel it's strict anymore. And honestly, for the majority of the 16, 17 months that I've been doing this, I haven't really felt that it's been strict. And I'm doing OMAD. So I'm eating that at 7 o'clock in the morning. So it's like 7 a.m. to 7:30 is my kind of eating window, and then I don't eat again till that time the next day. And the weekends I might eat a bit later. So like the fast on Friday is a bit more than 24 hours. And what else can I tell you? Yeah, so it doesn't feel strict. I don't like. I'm sitting here now. I haven't eaten since 7:30 this morning. It's now 6 p.m. and I like food is the furthest thing from my mind. And so, what are some of the specific results other than weight loss? So, I had arthritis in my knee. That's gone. Sleep better, better energy. Gum disease is gone. Bad breath's gone. Bleeding gums are gone. Sensitive gums, nothing. What else? I had a stroke when I was 17 due to a ruptured aneurysm, and I've had so for 30 odd years, I've had a limp and et cetera, and that's starting to improve now, and everything around that's starting to improve. And the list does go on, but my hair's growing back a little bit. Although I don't think I'll ever be. I don't think I'll ever be. Very, very. Very thick on top, and I've got a receding hairline, as you can see. So, yeah. But so many things, and the great thing for me is I can run like when I was in high school. So yeah, it's worth it, I think. And 34 pounds down, I guess, from when I started. How do you maintain once you're at your weight without adding carbs? Well, I think your body really does that for you. So I think everyone's got that kind of homeostatic level that they should be at. Your body knows what that is. Because I don't add anything back. I eat the same way all the time, and I don't put weight on. So yeah. But good question, Chakra. Nathan Smith, does carnivore cure neuropathy? Seems to be the question of the day. And according to several people, hell yes. Okay, well, there you go. Yeah. And, it cures, reverses, or makes better a lot of things. And just a plug for my video that goes live in about 4 hours time. That's one to watch if you want to see things that have improved. Errol Chan, day 96 of my carnivore journey. Nice work, Errol. And another Dave coming in. Great to catch you live, Dave. Keep up the great content. Thank you so much, Dave. Good name. And Cordelia is asking, how tall am I? 5'8". 5'8". Sorry. And I actually I don't remember what that is in centimeters. Sorry. 185. I can't remember. No, it's not 185. 177.5 or something like that. Jason Cornick, I'm here in Brisbane. Went from 106 to 92 on keto in a few months, then went from 92 to 80 kilos in 5 weeks. Now I'm sitting at 78 to 79. Awesome. You feel like making a quick video, Jason, and just talking about, I had these results, and by the way, and I ate this, and by the way, I don't have diabetes. That would be awesome. And again, a big congratulations. And Mark's just reminding me, yeah, I've got a short on my channel. It was actually made in the place that I'm sitting in now. It's got a stairwell at the back, and that was the one I used to jump down. Yeah, I can also jump downstairs. So yeah, for someone that, how long ago was it? Almost 2 years ago, was walking like, it was a mess, arthritis in my left knee, bone on bone pain, and limping with my right leg. And it looked like some kind of clown show as me walking down the street. Going from that to someone who can run like I was in high school and jump down the stairs and, land on bended knee and have no pain at all is just unbelievable. So yeah, thank you for reminding me about that, Mark. Okay, Leviathan, I know that was a lot, so thank you for your patience. No problem. Okay, we've got 52 people in. If you haven't smashed the like, please smash the like. I'm potentially going to lose my voice over the next hour, so just to say thank you, smash the like button, please. Okay, Raven Muntik coming in from Pennsylvania. How you doing? Getting a new bull and going to name him Mooby Dick. Been laughing at that name since you came up with it. Thanks. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah. You got a good memory. Cheers. Okay. And Eric, good morning from West Texas. What time is it in West Texas? Is that Central Time? So would that be, you're about 15 hours behind? So is that 12:06? No, it can't be 15. Oh, maybe. I'm terrible with math and trying to remember so many time zones recently with the interviews and stuff is really throwing me out. Chakarot, no problem, Chakarot. DC, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. How's the weather in Brizzy today? Joseph, decaf not bad. David, Willie's brand, amazing. Nice. Where I? Oh, okay. Oh, Mark, give me a tally. Thank you. We're at 50. Okay, awesome. 50 likes. Okay, Eric, down 60 pounds online, 50 in the first 60 days. Thank you and the entire community. That's awesome. Nice work. You mind getting your camera out? Quick video. Hey, my name's Eric. I've eaten nothing but red meat for the last 60 days. This is the benefits I've had, and I don't have diabetes. That would be awesome. Okay, DC. Hot and humid, but nice. Oh, that's right. I'm thinking everyone's coming into this cold snap. It's getting nice there. Oh, nice. Okay. Denise, I think it's mountain time, 16 hours behind us. Ah, okay. Mountain time. Okay. Oh, I'm at the bottom of the comments. Guys, have you got any questions at all? If not, I'm just going to harp on this video again. And Mark, thank you. 60 likes. Awesome. So, guys, just while you think of questions or things that you want to talk about, I'm going to harp on it again. I really want to get this rebuttal video put together. 3 people have kindly submitted their videos already, and I thank them very much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate that. And I would really like it if we can get more people submitting videos. Of course, if you had diabetes and you don't have diabetes now after doing Carnivore or Lion, that's awesome. And I'd love to get your video testimonial just saying, hey, my name's John. I have eaten nothing but red meat over the last 12 months. My A1C went from this to this. I don't have diabetes anymore. That would be great. But also, anyone that's been on Carnivore or Lion for any length of time, I'd love to get your testimonial too. My name's Dave, been on Carnivore for 17 months. I've eaten nothing but red meat. Sounds like an AA meeting or something. I've eaten nothing but red meat. And, guess what? I don't have diabetes. Or I've got all these health benefits. Or it's been really great for my health, but also I don't have diabetes. That would be awesome. And the link to upload it is in the description. It's all automated. You upload it, I get an email straight away, goes into my Google Drive so no one else has access to it. And I'll just download them from there, and I'll stitch it together with a nice introduction, which makes the people that are saying that red meat causes diabetes look a bit foolish. So we can definitely do that. Now, while I'm waiting for anyone who may have a question to punch their question in, and my comments might be running a little bit behind, but while you're thinking of questions, let me just mention something I talked about in a live stream the other day. Someone was asking me if in Japan there had been this big thing about red meat causes diabetes at the same time, if they were quoting the same studies in media and stuff. So I did a bit of searching around, and it doesn't seem that has had any influence in Japan at all. No one's talking about it. And one of these days I'm going to get out and do some like on the street interviews with Japanese people, but it does seem that people probably don't have that kind of feeling here in Japan. So that's a positive thing. And I do think that if similarly, if you asked people here not to eat rice, I think also if you said to people don't eat meat, I think they would have the similar reaction, which would be, what are you talking about? I told you I was going to lose my voice. So, yeah. Cordelia, where did this rumor start? It started because Harvard recently put out a new study. The Harvard T.H. Chan School of something or other, propaganda or whatever they are, put out a study that said that red meat causes diabetes, and they're basing that, or is associated, which means you can ignore the study, but the problem is the regular person doesn't know that. And so they put this out based on looking at the results from previous studies that had done food surveys on people. I think it was once every 2 years, surveying them about what they'd eaten. And it came to the conclusion that red meat is associated with diabetes. And of course, this got a lot of airplay everywhere. But the reality is, if you're surveying the average person and saying, have you eaten red meat? They're going to go, in the last 2 years? Yeah, I've eaten red meat. I had a pizza with meat on it. I had a Big Mac the other day. Yeah, I ate meat a lot, right? But, I ate a Big Mac means you ate the buns of that Big Mac. You ate the garbage sauce in the middle. You ate the fries that came with it. You drank the soda, that kind of thing. So, Sandra, where are you? In an internet cafe. It's kind of like that. It's a kind of co-working space. You heard of like WeWork kind of place? It's just like that. So, super fast internet and, just space to work. Okay, YouTube user, thoughts on fish. I have a feeling omega-3s are overhyped. I don't know one way or the other about the omega-3s or anything, but I can just speak from my experience. I haven't, the whole time I've been on carnivore, I haven't eaten fish. And that's not a preference thing. That's just availability from where I'm working and the time I have in the day and stuff like that. So, yeah. But I mean, are they overhyped? I don't know. But everything in nutrition science, which is not really science, everything is overhyped. So, the reality is, what do you believe? I trust my body and the way my body reacts to what I'm putting in it. And I wish I'd done that 23 years ago when I first did Atkins. And then, I didn't get off induction pretty much. So the first phase of Atkins, which is pretty much ketovore. So I would have been carnivore my whole life if I'd listened to my body and accept all the, media and idiot dietitians around me. Yeah. But I'm not bitter. Okay. So SO. G'day from Gold Coast, Queensland. Hey, how you doing? Where are you on the Gold Coast? I used to live on the coast. Used to live in Surfers, and I've lived in Bigger Waters. When I first moved there, I was living in a caravan. That was horrible. I had to live in a caravan. Okay, Mark says omega-3s are rancid mostly, you see. Very bad to ingest rancid fish oil. Yeah, someone gave me fish oil tablets once, and I just like, yeah, I'll put those in the back of the cupboard. I'm not convinced about all this stuff. Like companies make money with it, but are the companies producing it because they want to make money, or is it in the best interest of the people that'll be taking it? Well, majority of the time it's going to be, and probably 100% of the time it's going to be about them making money. So. Okay, Food Monster Weight Loss. Hello from, I'm going to mispronounce this totally, Dumaguete, Philippines. I and my girlfriend are carnivore. Everyone thinks we are crazy and asks, how can you live without rice? Yeah, same thing would happen here. I'm surprised. I'm guessing your girlfriend is a Filipino. And if so, I'm surprised that that's not really rough on her culturally, like, because again, in countries like Japan and Korea, like, I think it'd be super difficult for someone who is a native born person to just kind of say no to rice and just because they'd be almost ridiculed. But good on you for both doing it. That's great. Cool bananas, Mark. Okay. Who's it? Dufo. Hi, Dave. Why are you sometimes in an apparent downtown venue? Also, would you be annoying people present there by talking? They are quiet. No. I culturally in Japan, I would be annoying people being in the public talking like this. However, because this is a co-working space, people get on the phone or have Zoom meetings and all that kind of thing just out in the open like I'm doing now. So over time, I've realized that it kind of the cultural thing is different in here because it's a workspace. So yeah, no, like, randomly someone could start doing a presentation behind me. So okay, so here we go. Have you had any blood work done recently, Dave? Recently, the last blood work I had done was, let me think. When are we now? October. It's probably around June or July. And at that time, everything was good, except LDL. So overall, I got a D on the physical that I had done because the LDL was so high. But my triglyceride to HDL ratio was good. So I'm kind of, the ratio is like, I think it's, if it's 1 or under, it's excellent. If it's between 1 and, I can't remember, but the one I'm 1.9 is my ratio, 1.19. And that was like, that's just a tiny step below excellent. So I'm kind of happy with that. But yeah, everything else was all okay. But read Zoe Harkin's blog about the Harvard study. She found at least 15 serious flaws in that paper. Yeah, I've got to spend more time on her blog. And also, she's someone that I would like to try and get on the channel at some point to talk to. I think, yeah, she would be able to offer a lot of good insights. Denise, I live in Japan. Lived here for during a few years of plant-based stint I did. Anytime I'd go to a restaurant, try to get no meat, I got this look like, what did I mean, no meat? Yeah, it's kind of funny though. But like, I'm, living in Japan now, I'm the opposite. Well, actually, I don't get a funny look if I say I don't want rice or I just want meat. But you kind of get a take, like a double take. It's like, are you sure you don't want any sauce? It's like, no, just the meat, and they're generally happy to do it. But yeah, it's interesting because back at home, like if you say I don't want any meat, they go, oh, okay, well, you're a vegan or you're a vegetarian or whatever. Raven Moontuk, I hear eel is popular in Japan. Have you tried it? Is it really good? It is very popular. It's seasonal. It is very popular. I have tried it. I would rather eat almost anything else that's come out of the sea than eel. I mean, that's not true. I'd probably eat eel before I'd eat, I don't know, some things like oysters and stuff like that. But just because I'm a texture eater, and that's, oysters are not good for me. But other than oysters and stuff like that, eel's probably down the bottom of the list. It's a bit kind of, it tastes like fish, but it's just I don't know. There's something a little bit weird about it. It might be the sauce they put on it too. Makes it it tastes very strong. Vitamins in everything was all good, and so that would have been a good 12 months after starting. So yeah, everything's good. So, but I do need to go back, and because I had to, when I changed my job, I had to change my medical insurance. They've sent me a notice to go and just get a physical done because I'm paying for the medical insurance. I get the physical. So I do need to actually complete that form. I'm just lazy because I've got to do it in Japanese. So, yeah. But I do need to go back, and it's free. So yeah. Jan Roos, how long does it take to lower pain and arthritis? Humans are different. Eggs, where do you buy them? How long does it take to lower the pain and arthritis? So for me, it was about 3 months and everything had cleared up. and I just buy eggs from the supermarket. It's because I live in the middle of the city. It's difficult to get things anywhere else, and I don't plan very well with things like that. So, like, it's difficult for me to find somewhere that's any good. Wow, we got 66 people in. Guys, if you are one of those people that hasn't smashed like, please smash like. That will help us get some more people in here. Cute jazz in the background. It it's actually it's quite loud as background music goes. You know, it's like kind of the kind of music you'd hear in Starbucks, but you know, maybe double the volume. I think this is probably doing a good job of like getting the music out or silencing it a little bit. Um, so, Eric, when will mainstream medical doctors let their egos down and admit they don't know what they're doing when it comes to treating people? 5 years, one at a time. That might be a little bit optimistic. Yeah, it's going to be slow, and I think some people. So, it's going to be different for everyone. Like, I think there's going to be some doctors that just are able to look at it, go, you know what? Everything I was taught was kind of, you know, had the shadow of this garbage information. So I need to really sit back and reevaluate where I am. And they'll come over quite easily. But then there's some doctors that, especially, I guess, doctors that have just been doctors for so long and dispensing the same information to everybody: eat less, move more, you know, eat salad, eat bread, blah blah blah. They're going to take forever to come over if they ever do, because for them it's going to be a big. If you've been saying the same thing for 20, 30 years, you're going to struggle to change. People don't change easily. It's usually when they want to change. I think what might happen is you might see some people like that when they have a crisis in their own families, when someone has a health problem in their own families, and they realize that, well, they followed the advice that I give everyone. And then they think, well, I wonder if one of these alternative things out there, calling keto or carnivore alternative, but might work, and that one of these metabolic therapies might work, and they try that and it does work. That's the kind of thing that'll change some people as well. Anne Waves from Melbourne. Hey, how you doing, Anne? Thanks for tuning in. And Runaway Bay. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice one. Yeah, Runaway Bay is a nice area. So Runaway Bay is kind of, it's Runaway Bay, the back end of Broadbeach, something like that. I can't. It's so long since I've lived there. I can't remember. Dave Mack, no longer the Big Mac. Okay, Sandra, considering the medical fraternity used to hang healers as witches, could be a while before they accept it. Yeah, it probably will be. And Lucy, hello from Scotland. How you doing, Lucy? I wish I could, you know, harken back to my Scottish roots and pull out a Scottish accent, but it's completely gone. So, yeah, I'll just say hello in an Aussie accent or a semi-Aussie accent. Nathan Smith, agree, Mark Linford. Bart K might not be for everyone, but he tested fish oil supplements and found exactly that they're bad. Yeah, and you know, I didn't know that Bart had tested those, but yeah, I would certainly be trusting what Bart does. You know, Bart is a truth teller on the, you know, he's not frightened to go go against the grain. If he doesn't think something's right, he'll say it's not right, which is you know, important, especially, you know, with the amount of pushback that we are getting and likely to get in the future. and not so much carnivore awareness here in Melbourne. Have taken it on myself to try spreading the word when it presents. Yeah, it's tough. Speaking of Australian things, it's not Melbourne, but it's Queensland. Um, I got a phone call yesterday. Oh, sorry, I just froze for a second. I got a phone call yesterday from my mum, and my dad have gone carnivore. So they're only 2 days in, but they are eating the steaks and the eggs and the bacon, and they're enjoying it. So keeping my fingers crossed. I've asked them to give me an update in a couple of days, and so that's good news. So we just got to keep getting that message out there, and yeah, spreading the word when you can, as you're doing, Anne, is the best way to go. If someone asks you about it, just chew their ear off until they want to change the subject. Angie, how you doing? 4:20 in Florida. Wow, thanks for joining so early, Angie. Fire guy, 65. I spent years living under highways, homeless, and I would dig through porta potties for poo to eat. It's called scat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Cordelia, 4 months carnivore today. I came to this from intermittent fasting, so the meat and eggs is my OMAD. Awesome, Cordelia. 4 months. Nice work. Happy anniversary. And I was talking to a vegetarian this week and said that I eat the opposite to her. Obviously, she didn't understand, but I got to start somewhere. She said, "Don't you miss broccoli?" Yeah, I've never had someone say that to me, but I would probably be laughing at them if they said, "Don't you miss broccoli?" Of vegetables, yeah, okay. Rachel Moore, hello from Ireland. How are you doing, Rachel? And Mark is giving it. Thank you so much for the updates, Mark. 80 likes, nice. Denise and don't you miss broccoli? It is kind of ridiculous. The only thing that I ever really enjoyed broccoli as was broccoli soup, and that's because it's unrecognizable as broccoli anymore. Okay, so where are we? Viking A1970 like smash. Thank you so much, Viking. Okay. The opposite of carnivore is unhealthy. Right on, Christopher. Thanks for coming in. Just bought 120 eggs locally. Nice, Lucy. Is that in the States? How much was it for 120 eggs? I'd love to know what the price differential is here. I mean, I don't think you can buy them in Japan in batches of 120, but be interesting to see how much I could be saving. Please for what? Okay. And lunch yesterday at Grilled. They had grilled patties, no oil, just meat, chicken, wagyu lamb. Oh, nice. Yum. Okay, Rachel. Doctors are prone to narcissistic personalities, so they believe they're always right. That's why it's taking so long. Yeah, I think it's probably that kind of profession probably in some ways, especially when you like move into surgeons and stuff like that, but probably it's almost a necessary personality trait in some ways, because you've got to be able to kind of dispense advice and switch off a little bit so it doesn't affect you. But having said that, it works kind of hang on 1 second. Okay. All right. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it means they're not going to accept anything against their way. It's my way or the highway kind of attitude, I guess. You're right. Don't worry, you're not the only carnivore in Melbourne. Yeah, Melbourne represent. Um, Chrissy, I love the hair. Oh, thank you. I hope that's at me. I don't get that kind of compliment often, but I'm usually wearing a hat. So, love fish oil capsules. Most sold supplement in Australia, perhaps the world, because it works. Oh, okay. Congratulations, Dave's mom and dad. Cheers, Mark. And Chrissy says 4:27 in Michigan. Thanks for coming in so early. I can't believe so many people will join a live stream so early. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Um, and so Nathan is saying, FFS, Chrissy, go to sleep. I won't say what it actually, the acronym stands for. Not because it would upset me. I don't want to be saying that on a live stream and YouTube is going to get upset with me. Awesome news about your parents. Yeah, thanks, Chakarok. Okay, obviously I'm very behind with the comments now, given that people are saying congratulations about this. Okay, Lucy, I buy meat often from the local butchers in the Scottish borders and talk to them about carnivore and that I eat this way the last 7 months. They're very happy to organise more fat. That's awesome. That's a great thing. I wish we had proper butchers here. That's a great thing. You can build this awesome relationship, right? And they're like, it becomes this. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You know, I'm giving you business. You know, can you help me out with the cuts of meat that I want? And nice. Angie, the eggs are around 350 a dozen here, so about 40 to okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think that actually probably no, it probably works out a bit cheaper than here because they're about $3 here, but that's for a box of 10. They don't sell them in dozens here for some reason. What is venison like? That's a good question. Who's had venison? I haven't had venison. I've had reindeer. It's probably pretty similar. That was nice. When I went to Finland, I had reindeer once, but it was quite dry. I guess not particularly fatty. Yeah. So Edward, I do a combination of OMAD, carnivore diet, and intermittent fasting. Basically, I don't eat until around 8 at night. And okay, just one moment. I have to manage some comments. Okay. So Jason, imagine laying there on your deathbed saying that you miss broccoli. You know what? Yeah. So, Grandpa, what do you regret about your life? I didn't eat enough broccoli. Okay. So Lucy, I paid £24. This is in the Scottish borders. Ah, okay. Wait, was that for the eggs? 24 quid. Ah, okay. Hang on. 24 quid is more than $24, right? Okay. I lived in Melbourne for years and found What are we talking about this for so much? Okay. Denise, I pay about 350 yen, $2.30 for 10 eggs here in Okinawa. Yeah, it's much the same here. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I'm not taking into account the changed exchange rate too. So yeah, actually they're probably a little bit cheaper here, but I'm not sure what the quality is like and stuff like that. Manny, hi Dave. How lovely to see you live. Perfect timing. Coffee in hand. Nice. On my winter feeling morning. Nice. Actually, that's the nice thing about winter. It's being nice and cozy at home in the morning. Just kind of some dim yellow lights around you, that kind of thing, and a nice coffee. Awesome. I do a combination of okay, we got what is so many of these? Okay, bye. There's a lot of spammy comments coming through. I need to get a moderator. Venison is good, but where are we? Rachel says venison is good, but I eat it raw. Oh wow, what does it taste like? I mean, maybe it's a bit strange to say what does meat taste like raw. It's probably all the same. I'm not sure. It's a bit tough. Okay. Angie says, very strong beef. This was in a stew. It was very good. Oh, nice. Okay, we have got 99 likes. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you keeping the tally. And Aid, how you doing, Aid? Thanks for coming in. 7 days without beef makes 1 week. Indeed, it does. Okay. Um, Chrissy, hi dear. Been watching a long time now. Love your content. I'm from the old school. Is there such thing of meat not processing or digesting for 3 days? Is that true? If so, is that a problem? I have no idea. But honestly, I always go back to I just trust my body and what how I feel, and I think a lot of that kind of thing where they used to talk about, oh, if you eat red meat, it's going to just lie in your gut and not digest properly, and it's going to give you cancer and stuff. Sorry, a bit of Bellshine coming out there, and yeah, I think a lot of it is just things to say to make you eat more plants. Um, yeah. So I just trust how I feel. Eric, who misses Brussels sprouts? Exactly. Who misses Brussels sprouts? The thing about Brussels sprouts, right, is Brussels sprouts are one of those things that are really tasty when they're dressed up with kind of, I don't know, they're cooked in lard and they're wrapped in bacon and they've got salt and pepper on them and all kind of thing. So basically, you do everything you can to mask the taste of a Brussels sprout, and then it's nice. So, what value does a Brussels sprout have? It's like saying, I love water, but you love it because it's always in Coca Cola, or, Coca Cola's a liquid, so it's got water in it. So I love water. Um, oh, yeah. And that's something I learned recently when I was reacting to a Mick Mike the Vegan video. It's Brussels sprout, not Brussels sprout. Which was very interesting for me to learn that. In Romania, 14 lei for 20 eggs, less than $5 Australian. Oh wow! Oh nice. 20 eggs. That's good. Um, and Jack coming in from the Republic of Ireland. How you doing, Jack? Thanks for joining in. We've got 71 people in the live stream now, which is awesome. Nathan, do people still smoke in restaurants in Japan? No, no smoking. It's actually really, really good. I think one thing that happened, smoking was gradually getting outlawed in different places. Like they were saying on particular streets, like business streets and stuff, you can't walk along the road smoking and all that kind of thing. But I think what hastened the kind of you can't smoke anywhere rules was when COVID started. And then they were like, no, there's smoking rooms outside of smoking rooms. You're not smoking in restaurants and all that kind of thing. And still, you can smoke in izakayas, in pubs. But other than that, I think it's pretty much you can't smoke anywhere. And when I got here 17 years ago, you could still smoke at McDonald's. My first international flight in 1995, you could still smoke on Japan Airlines at that time. I think they were the last airline to ban smoking. But they did ban it, but it wasn't until like 97 or something they got rid of it. Okay, so Jinrus, in Estonia, we have farmed eggs. 10 are €2. Local pasteurized 3 to 4. Oh wow, nice. Ben, how you going? You still saying grumpy or Ben? It should be, formerly known as. It should be like, Prince, formerly known as Prince or whatever he was called. The artist formerly known as Prince, the YouTuber formerly known as Grumpy Old Ben. You say happy, energetic Ben. Cooking burgers for dinner. So what? You're about an hour behind me, Ben. It's about 5:40 there. It says I can't moderate. I can only abstain. Yep, I'm in the same boat. DS Triple One, Dave, you're starting to look more Japanese. A blonde one, yeah. There's so many blonde Japanese people. Well, actually, there are a lot of blonde Japanese people around that dye their hair. Okay, so we have Sandra McChannel. Early time restricted feeding has improved my fasting blood sugar from 8.6 to 5.1 since Monday. Oh, that's nice. Nice work. Jan, I'm saying Jan. It could be Jan. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. What I've found to make Brussels sprouts taste better is to use a decent organic butter spread and heat or infuse it with a liquid. Why are we talking about poo so much? Okay. All right. So we've got Rachel. I'm on raw carnivore now. Actually, roasting beef is soft when raw. All the cuts taste the same. It happened by accident. Then I felt so good. I continued. I've got to try it one day. I've bitten the bullet and tried some raw eggs, but I've got to, one of these days I've got to try raw beef. I've got to get to the point where I have it blue, and then once I've done blue, I guess it's not such a big step to go raw. How you doing? From Port Adelaide. Cheers, Chris. Thanks for coming in. Okay. And thank you for the reminder, Mandy. Hit the thumbs up, everybody. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you, Mandy. Okay, that's a comment back. Yep, 5:40 as I type. Cheers, Ben. Okay, 11:41 a.m. Yeah, it must be a.m. There, yeah. Okay. And 3:40 a.m. in Louisiana, USA. What are you doing awake, Cara? Are you getting ready? Do you have a job where you have to get up early or something, or a job where you get home late? Wow. Thanks for joining. Appreciate that. 10:41 here. Okay, nice. And Fabiana, thank you so much. And Fabiana was the first person to send me through a testimonial. So thank you, Fabiana. I appreciate that the other day. So on that point, just before we go any further, guys, I would really appreciate it if you could send a testimonial for the diabetes rebuttal video. You don't have to have reversed or put in remission your put in remission your diabetes. You just have to have done carnivore and not have diabetes, and that's enough. Just, hey, my name's John. I've been carnivore for 2 years now, and I've had a lot of health improvements since I've been on carnivore, eating only red meat and eggs or whatever it is you eat. And I don't have diabetes. That's all you need to say. If we've got like testimonial after testimonial like that, it's going to work so nicely in a rebuttal video where we start off by, having lots of clips of people, screaming about how the world is about to collapse because, red meat causes diabetes, or well, that's basically what they're saying, despite the actual title of the study saying associated with, which means it's not worth the paper it's printed on. Thanks for the update, Mark. Appreciate it. Wow, nice. I'm looking at it going, I've only got 79 people in the live stream compared to yesterday, which was 150, 160 odd. But I'm doing it at a very different time to usual. And a lot of people are still logging in, even though it's super early. So thank you so much. 10:42 in Norway. 6:42 in Brazil. Thanks for coming in from Brazil. Thanks for coming in from Norway. And we've got Stephen from Madison, Georgia. Just ate 6 eggs with cheese and 5 slices of bacon and black coffee while enjoying your video. That sounds delicious. Just outlining what you've just eaten. It has made me slightly think about food, but and slightly feel a little bit hungry. But yeah. Um, Insomnia, got any tips? Um, I would say if you're on carnivore and you got insomnia, don't try to limit the coffee. If you're still drinking coffee, try to not eat too close to bed. I would be trying to have my meals closer to the morning. I know when I was too mad for that short period of time, I was eating very, very late in the evening, and that was interfering with my sleep a lot. Like I was waking up very early. I was waking up kind of with the sweats a little bit, stuff like that. So, yeah, I would be saying eat as early as you can. Try not to eat from the afternoon if possible. And yeah, get the caffeine out if you are having caffeine, and or limit the caffeine to the morning only or something like that. Um, would be what I would be trying. But mm, and even exercise, like exercise is great, but for me, my experience is if I exercise in the evening, for example, I went to the gym in the evening, I would have a harder time going to sleep, so or staying asleep. Um, Jordan, for anyone wondering, the best way to use method. What? Oh my goodness. Angie, I wake up at 2 a.m. every day. What? 2 a.m. And wow, what time do you go to sleep? Like, how much are you sleeping? Wow. And is that just because that's your body clock works that way, or are you getting it for a particular reason, Angie? Wow. Um, okay. So Ben says, haven't had a shave for a couple of days. I'll send a testimonial at the weekend when I've tried to myself. Thank you so much, Ben. Appreciate that. Okay, Joshua, steak tartare. I'm never sure whether to say tartare or tartare. Um, so steak tartare, raw mince with raw egg on top, capers. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, I've got to try it. Okay, I had 8 boiled at 6 a.m. Nice one. Harvard School of Nutrition Science just released a study showing that red meat causes diabetes. Oh, yeah. Wow. Am I really behind with the comments? Oh, no, not so far behind. Okay. I'm curious about the fine gentlemen and ladies in the background. I'm sure they have. Uh-huh. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I've got to bring a moderator in at some point. Okay, 116. Nice. Some people who are watching this video back later going, what are some of these comments? And advice, please. My brother is a doctor and I'm too chicken to bring up my carnivore. Any suggestions? Um, you know what I would be doing? I would probably, unless you're forced to, I would probably not talk about it until he brings up something about you. So until he says something like, you've lost lots of weight, or how come your skin's suddenly so clear, or whatever it happens to be, I would be, waiting until he brings something up like that, and then just use that as an opening to say, well, let me tell you what I've been doing, and maybe go that way. I don't know. What does everyone else think? What would you do? How would you bring it up with Anne's brother, who is a doctor? Okay. Yeah, just Fabiana says, just do it and show the results. And just on the comment before about insomnia, Cara says, thanks, I've been eating late. I will try to switch to the morning. Okay. I hope I hope that helps. AIDS is note insomnia, lower cortisol, increased B vitamins. Yeah, that is a thing as well. Like when I've done an extended fast, um, the second day, your cortisol will go up. And the thing with your cortisol going up is you're going to just wake up like that. So, yeah, that is a thing. If there's anything like stress related or anything like that as well. Um, And some say tablespoon of butter late in the evening helps you sleep. Yeah, that sounds nice. Okay, so Carol tried the bees too. There we go. Cheers from Sweden. Been enjoying your channel for some time now. About a year on Carnivore. Feeling great, fit as a fiddle, and no side of scurvy. Right? It's amazing, isn't it? All these people on Carnivore and no reports of scurvy, despite all these dietitians telling us that we're all going to be collapsing and our teeth are going to be falling out because of scurvy. My teeth are the strongest they've ever been. Yeah. Angie sings, I'm in bed at 8 o'clock, and Dr. Berry calls it sequential sleeping, I think. Okay. That makes sense. So you're actually, Angie, you're sleeping more than me. So you're getting up so early in the morning, you're still able to get more sleep than I am. I'm only getting about 5 hours a night. So Sandra, since Carnivore, I've been waking at 4 a.m. and I'm happy to. It's a lovely time of the day before it gets too hot. Also, the great thing about waking up early is when you wake up early, you've got that time to yourself. Everyone else is asleep. You can relax. You can go and do things that you might not have time for when people are running around the house and stuff like that, Yeah, that's why I like being an early bird as well. Local farm, Mandy says, local farm beef mixed with chicken liver mixed in, cooked semi-rare in the air fryer. Oh, wow. I'm turning Japanese. I just said air fryer. Air fryer. OMAD breakfast, top with a spoon of ghee. Oh, that sounds awesome. No, obviously carnivore does not cause diabetes. Indeed. He said this is a follow on to the sequential sleep. He said people used to do it all the time. I have too much energy to lay in bed. Oh, nice. Great advice. Oh, cheers. I'd still like. I'd be interested to hear what other people think about how Anne should bring that up with her brother, the doc. Cara, and butter for insomnia. Interesting. I'm out of butter. I had none today. You'll all have great sounding tips. I'll try it all. Mr. McDonald, I would love to see what you'd be like if you became heavy. Spam central today. I've never seen it like this. Okay. So this is for Anne. Tell him you are eliminating most foods till you feel healthier. Then you will assess if you need to add things back. That's a nice one. That's a nice kind of non-provocative way to talk about it. That's really nice. Next day, family meeting up at Christmas. Maybe I take a big plate of meat. Yeah, nice. Sunkor, hello. How you doing? Cara, stress. My next door neighbor this evening. I hadn't thought of that. And cortisol. Yeah. Desmond, I'd be really curious. My goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to put some keywords in here to. Hang on, I missed that. My scurvy has gone into remission. Yeah, mine too. My scurvy, my diabetes, my all those things that red meat and no plants are going to do to you. They're all in remission. I don't know what happened. Ben, I've been coaching a friend of mine for 2 months who has had diabetes for 8 years. His meds listed as long as your arm. His A1C is down from 18 to 7.2. Wow, that's awesome. You can't wait to tell his doc what he's done next week. Yeah, I bet. Wow. Another update from Mark. Thank you, Mark. 119 likes. That's awesome. Okay. And less blue screen time before bed. Yeah, that's important as well. Like, that's some advice I need to take. Tell Dr. Brother to mind your own business. Yes, that is also that's also an option. Nice. Wow. Another one here. Fabiana, I had a tooth implant made recently. No issues at all. No inflammation, no swelling. Went to Pilates class the following day. Just a resilient body. Yeah, it definitely feels to me that things, you know, heal better, get better, much more quickly eating this way. When I fell over and hurt my leg that time, that healed so quickly. And when I caught COVID, when it went through my family like over a year ago, but I was already carnivore at that stage, and at that time I did the best. I was the one that didn't get the fever. I was the one that was up and about. I was still working. I just had to work from home because I had it. But other than that, it didn't cause me any problems. Okay. So right, Nathan Smith, tell him your new Dr. Chafee reckons it's all right, Anne. Does he look as healthy as Dr. Chafee? That's a good question to ask. So that's something I want to talk to my doctor about next time I see the doctor, and he suggests statins again, and it's like he'll be like, your cholesterol's too high, and it's like, do I look like I'm unhealthy? I'm not. Obviously, I don't look like Anthony Chafee, but you know, I don't look like a typical 50-year-old man. Or I'm not 50 yet. Don't write that down. I'm not 50 yet. Still got more than a year, but I may as well say I'm 50 because I'm close enough. I don't look like your typical 50-year-old man. Okay, GoldenEye Legend. For me, I need to cut down on caffeine before bed as well. There's tricky spammers. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to read these comments before I put them on the screen, so I can ban them before I put them on the screen. What are IOU doing right now? What are you doing right now? I'm sitting in a WeWork kind of place, chatting away. Okay. So funny because on 1902 an Antarctic expedition, they used meat to recover from scurvy. Well, yeah, I heard that as well. I think they were catching scurvy on boats because the people catching scurvy were eating nothing but dry biscuits or something, right? It was the higher ups that were eating the meat, and they were the ones that weren't getting scurvy. And says Nathan, love that suggestion. Can ask brother if he's heard of Dr. Chafee. A way to start. Yeah. And Christine, couldn't sleep, turned on the tablet, and there you are. Didn't recognize you, Dave, without your hat. Yeah, I'm semi incognito today. Cheers, Sanko. Fabiana, thank you so much. That's very kind of you to say. Okay, so while I'm waiting for more comments, let me just give a quick plug to the video. I'd really like to put a red meat causes diabetes rebuttal video together. I think it'd be really effective, and I think it's a good resource for all of us to be able to just point to a link and say to anyone that says red meat causes diabetes, watch this. So hang on, let me just read this comment. It's nearing the end. Okay. So I'd really like to put this video together, and to do that, I need your testimonial, just your testimonial about no longer having diabetes, or you've been on a red meat only, or red meat and eggs only diet for X number of months, X number of years, and health benefits, and I don't have diabetes. So if you could like turn on your camera and just talk into your phone for 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and say, hi, I'm Dave. Been on the carnivore diet for 17 months. where I eat only red meat and eggs every day. And I've had a lot of health benefits. And one of the things that I've noticed is I don't have diabetes. That's it. Um, okay. And HVAC1 asks, and sorry, the upload link for that video is in the description. So if you could make that video, that would be super awesome. Upload it, and I'm just going to stitch them together, and I'm going to put an introduction juxtaposing um, what they're saying at Harvard with this, and it'll just be a really good resource. You know, red meat causes diabetes, red meat causes diabetes, linked with diabetes, associated with diabetes, all these crazy news reports, and then suddenly person after person just saying, I eat red meat only and I don't have diabetes, would be super effective. Okay, so where did I go? HVAC. What do you like about living in Japan? It's easy to live here. I think, okay, so I was talking to someone the other day about this, and the thing about anywhere you live is there are pros and there are cons. You know, for everything I love about Japan, there's an equal number of things that I dislike. It's the same about Australia. For everything I like about Australia, there's just as many things that I dislike. And it's just at the moment, on balance, Japan wins, as far as where I want to live. It doesn't mean it'll always be like that. But yeah, just for the moment, it's easy to live here. It's harmonious society. You don't have to worry. Like, you walk home in the dark, you don't have to worry about someone walking up behind you and doing something. Like, everyone keeps to themselves. It's really safe. So yeah, from that regard, I would like to talk about how OMAD and carnivore diet have changed my life, and I would like to write a testimonial. However, you have to read this entire comment to the end to make sure it's safe. Okay, I read the entire comment, so please make the video. Okay, Christopher Ellis, I will make a video today. No scurvy yet, never had diabetes. But thank you so much, Christopher. I really appreciate that. And Fabiana, the number one, is saying, do this short video right now, good people, because life just catch up and we forget. Yeah, that's true. Doesn't matter. You can have the best of intentions about anything, and you just kind of, the stresses of life and everything else get on top of you, and you can easily forget to do things. And so, excuse me. I'm back with semi-working voice. Yeah, so the stresses of life get on top of you. So it takes 30 seconds. Just make the video now. You can upload it directly from your iPhone. You just click that first link in the description, and that'll take you to an uploader, and it'll say, it'll ask for access to the video, and you just upload it from there. And that just goes straight to my Google Drive. So it's not going into like some weird third party thing. Well, it's third party, but it's like secure Google Drive. No one else has got access to it. Mandy, thank you so much for the £2. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Jesse on fire. The fact that you have to moderate and read all those comments now is testament to the power of intention and manifestation, as we've altered your behavior, which is a way of mind control. Okay. And Aid says, I eat mostly fatty red meats, beef and lamb. I also eat eggs, but I do take a long list of supplements here. Chicken, pork, duck, reindeer, whale, moose, oysters, lobsters, and goat. Nice. So, have you eaten moose? Have you seriously eaten moose, Aid? And what does it taste like? And whale, did you like whale? I had a little bit of whale once, and I wasn't impressed. But that was when I was not in eating fatty meat kind of mood, and probably I would like it more now, I guess. Then I'll stay in the Philippines as long as it's the pros outweigh the cons. Yeah. Uh, and Dave, do you have any friends there who are also carnivore? What influenced you to do these interviews? They have been inspiring, by the way. So, um, good questions. Do I have any friends there who are also carnivore? Yeah, I met one friend through the channel. His name's Dean. He's commonly in like Bart's lives and on Bart's premieres, watching and commenting, and often on mine. And we've caught up and had yakiniku together and stuff like that. But he was a friend I met after I went carnivore, who was already carnivore. Um, have I influenced anyone else, friend wise, around me? No. When they hear about it, they kind of look interested, but they're probably backing away when I'm talking about it. The people I have influenced to give it a try are my mum and dad, and that's just been recent. And that's, I wouldn't call that influencing. I would call that repeated nagging, because I don't want them to get sick. And I don't want them to have to take drugs like statins and stuff like that. What influenced me to do the interviews? So the first interview I did was with Amanda from Carnivore Me, and that was when I was quite new to YouTube, and I wasn't really thinking very hard about how I should do a good interview, and I don't think I did a particularly. I don't think my way of questioning in that interview was particularly good. And so I did that interview, and then I didn't do any other interviews for a while. And this is nothing about Amanda. It was the way I handled the interview, not the way she answered the questions. Amanda's great. Love Amanda and her channel, and it was a great opportunity for me because I got to meet her husband as well during the process of doing that. But I think what really changed it for me was the next interview was Rick Chajamopa, the 40-year carnivore, and he'd been talking to me, and he kind of suggested doing an interview, and I kind of, oh, you want to do it? Because I'd wanted to ask him, but I was kind of feeling like, oh, he's been around, because again, I was new in this space, and he's been around for a long time, and I thought, oh, he's not going to want to be interviewed by me, so I hadn't asked. And then he said, yeah, I'll come on. And so we'd set up a time, and that was really positive for me, and I felt I was much more able to naturally talk in that interview. And then from there, I can't remember the exact order, but basically from there, I then interviewed Tom, and then Sean White. So Tom from Frugal Prepper, and Sean White from Intentional Carnivore. And that Rick's interview got me much more comfortable and made me feel better about kind of conversational style of interviewing. And then Tom and Sean were both very inspirational. And that's when I felt like, no, I want to keep doing this. I like this. And I think we need to share the message out there. And that's where that came from. So, yeah, sorry. That took a really long time for me to answer that question. And hey, how you doing, Jonathan? How are you? Thanks for joining in. And yeah, moose tastes great. It's meaty and tasty, and fresh whale beef is just like eating ribeye liver. It tastes like beef, not fish. Yeah, it's been so long since I had it. And it was only a small piece because it was kind of like I'm probably not going to like this, so I didn't have much. So and it was it was sashimi. So yeah, I'll have to give it a try again if the opportunity ever presents itself. Um, so Joe Rogan hunts his own carnivore meats. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah. Okay. So again, I'm having to read these comments before I put them on screen because I don't. Okay, well, I'm going to skip that one. Um, okay. And what is this one I'm going to show? Just want to say hi. I'm actually out at Mo waiting for my niece as we're collecting a mattress for my son. Um, Freebie from her mother-in-law. Loved watching your encouraging vids. Thank you so much, Jane. I really appreciate that. Okay, Fabiana, thank you so much. Have a good day. And Darian, starting to take note of your habits and mannerisms when you get flustered, nervous, laugh and smile, and you kind of twitch your eyes. Oh, really? Okay. Um, Thank you for the update, Mark. I appreciate it. One hope for all. I just noticed now that you're live and you've been on for 1 hour already. Wow. Is that 1 hour and an hour and a half? Wow. No wonder I'm losing my voice. Okay. So I've probably got about another 10 minutes in me, I guess. You were targeted by random harassment group. You handled it well as anyone. The comments will now end. You have my word. This has been, huh? Okay. Um, so hello everyone. Sandra here in Chicago. I'm just catching this now. Hey Sandra. Um, Jan, moose is very good and lean meat. All the wild ruminant animals are good. Yeah. Okay. Christine, New Zealand here, laying on top of my bed because it's too hot to sleep. 11 p.m. here. Wow. It's getting. Again, I keep forgetting that it's summer in the southern hemisphere or coming into summer. Hey, Mom H, good morning. Didn't expect to see you live when I turned on my computer. Thanks for coming in. All right. I'm going to lose my voice. So, guys, I'm going to be signing off soon. I appreciate you coming on and sharing the last 90 minutes with me. Just as a last thing, I'd really appreciate it if you could give me a testimonial about, how you've been on carnivore for X number of months. You've eaten nothing but red meats for a particular number of months, and you don't have diabetes. That would be really good. And even if you are at the especially if you had diabetes, now you don't, that's a great testimonial too. Yeah, anything, if you could put a video up for me, that would be great. The first link in the description is the upload link. Really appreciate anyone that can do that. I know some people will be camera shy, and that's fine. Thank you so much for just your thoughts are great as well. But yeah, please, if you can, and if you're not too camera shy, please jump on and make a 20-second video just talking about how this is your situation. You don't have diabetes, or you don't have diabetes anymore, or you don't have pre-diabetes anymore. And we can make a really cool video juxtaposed with with the reports about how red meat causes diabetes. Okay, so thanks a lot, guys. And just to correct what I said before, Sandra, apologies. So guys, thank you so much. Kara, thank you. I appreciate it. Everyone have a great day. And also, as a last thing, when you're heading out, 2 hours and 45 minutes from now, today's interview goes live, and it is well worth watching. So if you're still up in 2 hours and 45 minutes, please check it out. And that's it from me. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.